Let's get to our final topic. And let's talk about Miss Chappell Roan, who is calling out weird and entitled fans for requesting photos with her. So Chappell Roan doesn't believe people are entitled to meet her despite her newfound celebrity status. The Good Luck Babe singer, whose real name is Kaylee Rose Amstutz, posted thank God she changed her name to Chappell Roan, posted a pair of videos on TikTok on August 19th addressing her fan behavior she believes is not normal. Now, we do have a clip of her saying what she said. I want y'all to hear from the horse's mouth. And then right after that, I'll give my opinion. Please,
I don't care that abuse and harassment, stalking, whatever, is a normal thing to do to people who are famous or a little famous, whatever. I don't care that it's normal. I don't care that this crazy type of behavior comes along with the job, the career field I've chosen. That does not make it okay. That doesn't make it normal. It doesn't mean I want it. It doesn't mean that I like it. I don't want whatever the fuck you think you're supposed to be entitled to whenever you see a celebrity. I don't give a fuck if you think it's selfish of me to say no for a photo or for your time or for a hug. That's not normal. That's weird. It's weird how people think that you know a person just because you see them online or you listen to the art they make. That's fucking weird. I'm allowed to
oh.
say no to creepy behavior. Okay?
But you know what?
I don't care that.
I don't want to have her eyes looking like that. Look like she possessed. But you want to know something? It's no shame, but I'm gonna have to agree with Miss Chappell on this situation. That I do feel like a lot of times, like if I guess I'll say this. I've encountered a lot of celebrities, of course, in the line of work. Like when I work industry events and those sort of things, you encounter celebrities. I respect boundaries and I respect space. And I feel like, you know what, when it comes to a lot of these fandoms, they see their favorite star and they get so caught up in the matrix of the situation that I think a lot of times they forget that these are human beings, that someone like Chappell is a human being, and that now you at a point in your life where I'm a performer, I'm an artist, and I love the thing, and I'm sensitive about my shit. And then I like doing these things, but also I like to respect and protect my energy. And if I'm out and about, I don't want this person screaming and running up to me and grabbing on me and violating my space and bear hugging me when you don't know what situation I'm going through, or some people, especially when you're an artist, a lot of artists, I can even speak for myself, are empathic, where it's just like that exchange of energy, it could be draining on the body. And so I feel like there should be boundaries that fans should respect from the artist. The fans should respect the boundaries of the artists that they admire. I don't understand this whole stan culture, the worshiping of these famous people, bearing false witness or the worshiping of false idols, whatever you want to call it. I don't understand that. Maybe because I've been in been in close proximity with so many celebrities, I'm kind of like the wizard behind the curtain. Like you pull the curtain back and I see the smoke and mirrors and the BS for what it is. So I don't get too wrapped up in the situation. But yeah, I've encountered celebrities and I get that feeling over my body, not the sexual healing one, because I said when I get that feeling. But when it was like when you meet people and it's like, okay, yeah, I see the celebrity. Hey, how you doing? Keep it moving, all this other stuff. A lot of times I can't take photos because if I ask photos or take photos, whatever, you couldn't get in trouble. So y'all just gonna have to believe me when I tell you certain things. And I understand that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity that a lot of these famous people get, but I do feel like there should be a compromise in some sort of way. And I get it, like Chappell, you're relatively new, that you're in the regard of she's new to the fame thing. She's not new to this situation. She had a record deal, she got dropped. Dan, who produced her music prior to Olivia Rodrigo, signed her to his label and helped her out. And now she's, blew up because she was an opening act. Who was it? She was an opening act for Olivia Rodrigo at one point. So it was like, yeah, because they're label mates. She blew up from that. And now this newfound fame that she's been working over a decade steadily as a musician, and gone through highs and lows. She doesn't, and now it's all this fame stuff and she's trying to wrap her head around it. And not everybody handles fame like a Jennifer Lopez. Not everybody loves the attention and people kissing and blowing smoke up their ass. Not a lot of people want that. Some people are just like, you know what? I just like making my music. I like getting up there. I like making my music. I like dressing in drag and doing the hula. I like, I had to throw in the the Lion King reference. Sometimes I'm stuff pop in my head, and it's just like I gotta go with it. But I say all this to say it's like, yes, like she likes to just put on her drag regalia, get on stage, electrify the audience, be that performer, put all of that on, like lay it down on the table, give her blood, sweat, and tears to her performances, perform her music, and that's that. She sees it as like a career thing. She doesn't care about all the other pomp and circumstance that comes with it. Unfortunately, sis, that comes with the territory that people kind of come up in that. Maybe she could have presented a little bit better because now people going to be thinking, oh, she's ungrateful. She got an attitude that, oh, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be where you are. And those other, of course, all that's going to come in and people are going to make those comments and say those things. And that's just something I feel like Chappell is just going to have to work out and come and figure out a balance with that situation on, okay, well, this is going to happen. And I understand she made a little TikTok and millions of people probably seen this, so they're probably aware of how she wants to be approached. But like I said, there's got to be a compromise somewhere. I feel like if you don't want people touching upon you and stuff out in public and following you and stalking you, which is kind of weird, I will say that there needs to be some sort of compromise, meaning whenever you do your tours, there needs to be a meet and greet. And that way you can interact with your fans in another way. So there has to be some sort of compromise. It's like, okay, I will give y'all this, but you have to if I give y'all a piece of this, you have to respect my space and respect my boundaries and that sort of thing. So I don't know. I say all this to say, what do y'all think of this story? Do y'all understand where Chappell's coming from, or do you feel like she's ungrateful and she needs to understand that, what? Unfortunately, when you become a big superstar and you become famous, that all this other stuff, the people following you around, that you're no longer anonymous, and now that your life has completely changed, all this stuff unfortunately comes with the territory. You got to take the good and the bad, especially when it's very rare that people get to be out here living their dreams. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.